Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to High Risk, High Reward. I'm your host today, Marlow. Joined by me, our fellow 10K Stakes and 10K Takes members. We have Cam and we got Ploh. Let's start off with you, Cam. How the hell are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to get this thing rolling, and it's a new side of 10K that no one's ever seen before. So let's fucking do this.
Ploh, how about yourself there, buddy?
I'll let you know once my bets go final.
I was going to say, I think so. The one thing I respect about this right off the bat, we're already off to a terrible start because we're supposed to, this is episode 1. We're supposed to impress the people. And Cam, you motherfucker, I'm going to call you out real quick here for a second. You come in with the most generic period intermission hockey answer I've ever heard in my life.
We just got to get pucks in deep, and
we got to bang bodies. We got to stick to our game. I think we play the right game, and we just got to keep it going. So bad first start. Literally, the intro coming out of our music is, "Hey, we're gonna have some fun." It's a tough look for episode 1.
Yeah, that's true. That's pretty bad.
But,
sorry about it.
Anyway, so diving a little bit into right off the bat here, going into a little bit of 10K Stakes news here as well too. I'm joined by the number 2 gambler, Ploh. You had yourself quite a hot week, up 7 units, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct. Yeah, just behind Bossman and his fraudulent record and stuff like that. So I think we need to do a little bit of a deep dive in on him. But by Sunday, I should pass him up, and we shouldn't be too worried here. We're going to stay hot, gamble a lot, and let it rip.
I like that. Stay hot, gamble a lot.
That's we found the new slogan for High Risk, High Reward here. The one thing that I like about you, Ploh, is this is actually the first time I've ever like talked to you. Like I've seen your shit, and then like literally the first time I talked to you, your Cam was like, "Hey, we should consider bringing Ploh on. He's a funny guy." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I don't give a shit." And so I shoot you a message, and the first thing you do is like, "Yeah, I'm dealing with this bookie. I got this going on. I'm in this private thing where we're all trying to win money and shit. We have a chat that's going all the time." You might be, honestly, between all of us, Bossman may be a fraud here. You may be the most dedicated sports bettor that we actually have at 10K Stakes.
Yeah. Hopefully my mom's not watching this because she doesn't like that. But it is what it is. Makes sports fun. Sometimes it buys me some extra groceries at the end of the week, and it's always a good time.
Allegedly has a bookie, because we can't say that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Doesn't have one.
An alleged bookie.
And then Cam, you're getting out from behind the producer's chair. This has got to be weird for you in front of a camera, in front of a microphone, eh?
Yeah, this is a little different. I'm used to being behind the microphone, but being behind the camera is a little different.
That's true. I've seen you fill in on It's a Bet on K-Fan quite a bit as well too.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know.
I think. What the fuck is that? Dead air.
I just died, bro. I think I just died inside.
It's cool.
You know what actually happened, right?
Yeah.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw my fucking twins Nerfy fall apart. So that's what happened.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. I got distracted.
I know lie. We're going to get into a bit of a section here a little bit later where we're going to talk about our grievances, shit that kind of ruined our sports bets from this past week. But and I'm trying to avoid right now, but I've been literally peeking in on Artemi Panarin shots because that motherfucker is dead to me. He's dead to me. Yeah, There's no other way to put it.
I'll get more into that later, but I don't ever want to hear that name in my life again.
Fucking scumbag. I think the worst part about, like I said, I don't want to dive too deep into this, but I think the worst part about that piece of shit is that I put out the pick and people rode my wave, not knowing that I'm a fucking dipshit. Because I threw a little bit of analytics behind it instead of my gut, people just assumed that I knew what the fuck I was talking about.
You know who those dumbasses are? Me. Yeah. You fucking got me, guy.
I think that's why you're on the blue column. Who's cold right now?
It's so bad. I don't think I've won a bet in 4 days. Whatever I say and whatever bet I take, fade the fuck out of me. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got Ploh, the number 2 gambler or the 2 sports bettor. We got me, the number 4, and we got Cammer sitting at a hot 6. The only 2 people behind him are the guy who thinks big nuts plays, Renz, who just goes for crazy fucking odds. He just wants plus 1,000s. Like. And I remember NCAA basketball tournament, he was going fucking nuts. He's wild. Like plus 1,200. Doesn't matter if they're a small town school in the middle of bumfuck Ohio. I'm hammering them over Duke or some shit. Shows how much I know about basketball that I couldn't even fucking name anybody within that would play anybody.
Right in the St. Peter's Peacock train.
And you know what? And funny enough, that's the one he probably missed on. Hence
Yeah,
his,
right.
hence because Cam came in and was just like, I'm in a colossal downfall right now. Like, this is bad. And then of course he sends me his stats, and then Renz hits me up immediately afterwards, like, hey, yeah, I suck. 0-3, down. I think he's only down 3 units. Which just means that when he loses, he just slips into a really deep depression, apparently. And then the only other one behind you besides Renz is Zuch, who has placed no bets at all.
Yeah, what's that guy doing?
I don't even know. What, like, the wild season's over, Zuch. I'm gonna look right into the camera here, Zuch. Wake the fuck up, buddy. It's betting season.
We got baseball to bet on.
But speaking of people that just kind of piss us off, I think we should dive right into the grievances section. This is so to kind of break it down here. What we're going to be talking about is we're going to talk about people who we fucking despise. People we're not going to say put on a hit list in case we get demonetized, but we would never say that, to make it very clear. We wouldn't say that.
No.
But if we did say put them on the hit list, it would be bad. So we're disavowing that. But we want to go through people that kind of ruined our weeks and people that kind of really kind of fucked up our stuff, if we're going to be entirely honest with you. Cam, who do you got to start?
Well, we alluded to him at the beginning. It's Panarin. I don't know if I've ever been more mad at somebody because of, like, while doing a player prop. So Sunday, Game 7, he plays out of his mind.
Yep.
Gets the overtime winner. His shots on goal, the line was 2.5. I was going to take it. I don't know why I didn't. And the guy comes out and has 6 shots. So I was like, all right, well, a couple days ago, his line again was 2.5. I'm like, well, this just feels like I'm stealing money from companies. But he goes out there and he shits the bed. Like, I think it was so bad. I don't know if I've ever seen someone play that bad. I'd be more like, I wouldn't be as mad if he didn't have opportunity to get those shots, but he had every opportunity in the world. And he played like he did not belong in the NHL.
He was playing fucking mite hockey. It blew my mind. We're starting to do like a daily Twitter Spaces. If you want to check out the 10K Stakes page as well as the 10K Takes one, we're gonna be doing daily kind of picks in there. And I tried not to talk about it that much, but every single time Panarin touched the puck, that motherfucker got rid of it. It was like me going out there against a bunch of pros. Like, don't give it to me. Just like, I'm just here to have a great fucking time, just to exist.
I'm pretty sure Victor Rask was wearing a Panarin jersey. I'm convinced that's what happened.
And the biggest problem with this, and this is where I have an issue, because I'm going to kind of jump on your train, and he's on my list for sure. That motherfucker makes $12 million a year, plays roughly 20 some odd minutes a night, and you threw 3.5 periods, because if you remember right, it went into overtime. And that piece of shit couldn't get off 3 shots. He got 2, and then just like, you guys can handle this. And then they lost, if I'm not mistaken, as well too. Oh yeah, Ian Cole fucking ruined our life. Former Wild player Ian Cole ruined our.
Literally, like, such a lucky shot too. He literally turned around and threw it at the net. You know?
Unbelievable.
Puck's on net, I guess.
Yeah. So it's a summary. Yeah, Artemi Panarin, Russian. You're on the list.
You
Ploh,
just made the list.
Ploh, what do you got, buddy?
I got outfielder for the White Sox, Adam Engel. This loser. Now, I have the White Sox in a 4-team parlay, and the first 3 already hit. All right, White Sox are hosting White Sox are at the Kansas City Royals in a tight game. Pretty heavy favorites, okay? And this Bambi motherfucker is running in right field like he's got a lost map. He's running all around, dives for a ball, misses it. Ball rolls all the way to the wall, and White Sox end up losing the game. It was late in the game. Ruined my pretty much big parlay. I went from being up 20 units on the week to only up 7. So it was a pretty big swing.
Jesus.
Wink.
Holy shit. I'm going to say too. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So that loser, if you need another reason to hate the White Sox, Adam Engel. There you go.
That's what I was going to say, to the one thing that's what the tough thing about being a sports bettor, right? Is the fact that, like, you want to try to avoid doing anything homerism, but there's nothing better. Like, even when it comes to this, like, hating White Sox is kind of what we do best. Yeah. And it sucks that literally a guy from a team you fucking despise. The other night, I bet Evander Kane, that scumbag, that piece of shit. Yeah. I could not believe that I even threw money on him. 0 shots registered.
Did you get that bet from Boss Man?
That was me. So funny enough. Here's the thing. This is super embarrassing to me. I get up at like 4 a.m. Despite the shape of my body, I do go to the gym. And so when I get up and go to the gym, I look at stats, and that was like my whole thing. I was like, oh, let's see if there's trends, because I am a dog shit gambler, or dog shit sports bettor. Sitting at number 4, you'd be surprised, especially at flat 0 units. I haven't gained shit, but I always pick with my gut and it fails every single time, and I don't know why I do it. So I was like, well, let's try stats, and I shoot Boss Man stats every single morning, and he rides it. I don't know why. He's a dummy.
He's totally jumping off that train soon if you keep it up.
Oh, he should. Like I got another I think a 3-legger parlay here as well too. Pays out 5 times what I got on Prize Picks, but and I'm confident in that one. But
I do that too, and I think next I'm just gonna fucking bet blind, because going back to Panarin, when I bet the 2.5 over, he hadn't had less than 3 shots the whole playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, this is literally a no-brainer, and then he just dies.
Well, and then that game 7 winner you were talking about as well, it was a 6 shot. He ended up like cutting in the middle and just ripping it, and it was perfect. Tons of traffic out in front, like literally the easiest shot that you could. Not the easiest, I suppose, but definitely like a high scoreability. Is that even a fucking word? Scoreability?
High percentage scoring shot.
There we go. There we go. That's why we got you on, Ploh.
Great.
You're a winner and an English major. So one thing I'm going to throw in, I'm going to jump away from your grievance here, because obviously White Sox losers, fucking clowns. On my grievance list, this plays into, I'm going to call out John Cooper. And I don't know why I am, because I don't think John Cooper's a bad person, but I had Corey Perry on a leg of one of my parlays as well too. He needed 2 shots. He scores the first goal of the game, right? Your only goal scorer. And then as the game progresses, he only ends up playing 13 minutes the entirety of the game. They ended up winning, so like you got to take this with a grain of salt. So I might throw in a second person on this one as well too. But that drove me fucking crazy. That he is your only goal scorer up to a certain point. Florida turned it on as well too at the end and made a game out of it. But 13 minutes of ice time for a guy who scores your only goal, and you can't get him out there to get a second shot.
Yeah, you were one shot away, right?
One shot. I needed one.
Last night we were on here testing this whole thing, because obviously this is our first episode, and you were very like coherent. You were responsive the whole time, and I could tell you were watching the game. But then after Florida scored in overtime, or whoever won Tampa scored in overtime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after Tampa scored in overtime, every time I would ask you something, I just get like a short answer. I'm like, okay, fucking Corey Perry.
That's why I knew we were recording today, and I only took. So you guys won't know this, but right now it's 8:00 at night. I only took picks from the Oilers and Calgary game just to avoid a scenario like this. I'm sure eventually, as we progress through these shows, you guys are gonna watch me break down and potentially cry. It's gonna happen.
I already got bit once earlier. I literally froze because the Twins scored a run, which was great, but then my bet doesn't hit. So cool.
It's pain, nothing but pain. So
I do have.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I do have one more grievance. This one actually pains me, because I don't know if I should blame him. I actually really like him, but it's Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. So game 2 against the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals was Thursday night, and Jason Tatum, I had him over 28.5 points. He had 29 points the game before, and then game 7, the series before, he had 41. And Boston got blown out the game before, so I'm like, all right, he's coming back with vengeance. We're going to ride this. Well, he starts off really slow, and then by halftime, he went on a heater. He had 20 points at halftime. So I checked back in because I wasn't watching the game because I was busy doing other things. But in the fourth quarter, he's sitting at 27 points. I'm like, I need 2 points. Give me 2 points, please. Yeah, easy. Little did I know the Celtics are beating the Heat by fucking 73. Not actually, but everyone was just going nuts. So their coach sits them, like, I want to say like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and I miss it by 2 points. I can't even really blame Tatum for it. But at the same time, like, it's just, there's really no one to blame besides the fact that the Celtics were just too good. I wish it was a close game.
It's tough. Who was it on the first day of like 10K stakes launch that like missed a prop by literally 1? It was 1 point.
Dude, this was Boss Man.
Was it?
this is like, I think his record's flawed, man. He's missed so many. But
You need to do an investigation.
he had Markstrom, the goalie. He had
over 24 and a half saves, I think.
Yeah, and they missed it by like half a save.
Yeah.
And it was like the last second. I think, so what happened was whoever they were playing, they missed a wide open shot, and he probably would have made the save because it was just the player and the goalie missed the net completely. Other team goes down, scores an empty netter. No more shots the rest of the game.
Just brutal. That's the one thing that I love about hockey. Obviously, I'm a hockey guy. I'm also the biggest mush in the world. I want to bring that up. If you guys notice my Toronto Maple Leafs hat, the day that I started wearing this was the day they got eliminated again in a Game 7. And so I got a Twins hat incoming. I may just never put that bad boy on.
Yeah, please don't.
I do love hockey for that reason. Is because no matter how much thought you put into something and no matter how much something makes sense. I mean, I guess this technically applies to other sports as well too, but hockey, there's just so much variance because like momentum plays such a massive piece in it. Basketball, you have 47 timeouts and stoppages. So you can definitely kill momentum there, whereas hockey is just a continuous movement until the puck gets cleared out of the zone or a goal ends up getting scored or some shit. And so I love that so much just because there's so much variation, but it also makes things so incredibly difficult. And now I understand why hockey is the number 4 sport in the world, because nobody wants to spend any money on it or pay any attention to it. You could just to avoid the heartbreak.
Yeah. See, I'm a basketball guy, and like I bet a lot on college basketball this year, and the 48 timeouts at the end when you're riding like a money line or an over under and it's close to hitting, it's painful. You have to sit through all those timeouts. It's the worst.
So, Ploh, if you had to break down, like, since you're probably the winningest one, because Boss Man, we got to do a deep dive into his.
He's got an asterisk. I think he's got a little Houston Astros situation going on. We're not really 100% authentic there.
I think the smart thing to do is to clip this right now. We put it on Twitter. We blast it everywhere, and maybe somebody will do an independent investigation. We'll probably get to the bottom of this. Someone's got to find something out because there's no shot that he's getting all of these correct. But Ploh, where do you feel like you win the most money when it comes to like this shit?
Yeah. So in the summer, I'm a big baseball guy. I've been riding Scorchers on MLB 2-team parlays. They're always plus money. I just like to do 2 heavy favorites. If the Dodgers are playing a crappy team, if it's a lopsided pitching matchup, stuff like that, kind of seek out the bad teams, seek out the good teams. And they'll give you plus 150 and better usually. 2 teams, all you need. And that's what I've been riding, and it's done me well so far this baseball season. So
I cannot wait till Minnesota finally whips into shape and actually legalizes sports betting. It's gonna be the best thing for us, because I can't wait to ride your coattails throughout this entire thing. Especially if you're making good money just doing that, like taking a heavy favorite with just parlaying it with another one. Shit, that's a good way to make some money.
It's gonna be great. And it's going to be great for us until I inevitably end up without any money and end up in a shelter.
Yeah, you're going to be panhandling.
That's true. I do say that as if the way that I do things is going to change. It's not. I'm still just going to throw out just random ones. Renz is still going to blow plus 2,000s for no reason at all. But that's the thing, is the one day it hits, he's going to be like, told you, should have told me or should have followed me. So, which Speaking of legalizing sports betting, do you live in a dog shit state like Minnesota that simply does not allow sports betting? Well, we have a solution for you. Make sure you go check out betteredge.com right now /10K. If you head there and you use the promo code as well as use that website, 10K, you will get yourself $20 to start off your betting. Hit money lines. There is a social feed on there, so you could follow along with kind of what Ploh's doing. You can follow along with Boss Man's fraudulent picks as well, too. And you can use that $20 and ride it off into the sunset. Our guy, Jack Johansson, started off with that $20. He ended up going up to like $150, $160. He ended up blowing it eventually before cashing out, but that's not the point. Get yourself free $20. Make sure you check out Better Edge today. The guys have been an unbelievable partner, and make sure you use that code 10K. Get $20. Hammer some money lines. Hammer some underdogs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we transition to the next segment on high risk, high reward, we're going to spice things up a little bit. One thing that we promised when we initially decided to launch this show was that we were going to take a risk on sports betting. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to play ourselves a little game. A wheel-generated game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how this is going to work. We are going to spin a wheel. That wheel is going to give us 3 separate colors. What we have to do is we now have to go onto the Better Edge app and hammer 3 money lines, spreads, whatever you may have it, based on the colors that we get. Example, if I get black, white, red, I have to find 3 separate teams that have black, white, and red and hammer all of those. Now, the one stipulation with this as well, too. If, for example, you spin black, and let's say you take the Chicago Blackhawks and they're playing the or what am I talking about? Oh, Jesus Christ. You take the Chicago White Sox and they just happen to be playing the Baltimore Orioles, who also use black as a color. You cannot select either of those teams. You can, however, take an over or an under on that one. Is that clear to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Easy enough. So, and the toughest thing about this, to make sure we put a little bit of extra spice in you, so you're not just sitting here watching us try to figure out bets, is you are going to have 1 minute and 30 seconds to find all 3 of these teams that you are betting and place your bet. Now,
it's a race.
It is going to be tough. This is not going to be easy. If, for example, you get this incorrect, you are going to have to contact whoever you live with and have them pick a spot for you. Now, we did just find out that Ploh actually has somebody who is very knowledgeable in this. And so it's going to make things a little bit difficult, but we're going to have to try and let's just hope Ploh is quick enough and gets this done right. But anyways, we'll figure it out as we go. Now, starting off with this one, I think if we're going to go with anyone, Cam, let's get you started. Let's get you your 3 colors.
All right.
Let's figure out what your 3 colors are right now. Go on ahead.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's see. Anything but orange or yellow, please.
That's going to be the toughest. If
purple.
You get purple,
Go Rockies.
Go Rockies.
Black.
No. We slid out of it. All right. So black is going to be your first color. That's also a tough one, though, too, if you think about it, because so many teams have it.
Colors, we can duplicate, right?
Yeah, I say so.
Okay. Hell yeah. All right. Literally just stay away from orange or yellow.
All right.
All
Black.
right, well,
no.
there you go.
And as we tail into yellow.
Black and yellow.
Black and yellow.
All right. Last one. Let's see. Black, yellow, red.
Okay. So black, yellow, and red. I'm getting a timer started right now. You are going to head on over. Let me know when you are on the Better Edge app. Do not cheat. Do not be a scumbag.
I'm on it right away.
All right. We're going to get this timer going and make sure you talk us through what your thought process is. Black, red, and yellow.
All right.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm thinking immediately baseball just because there's going to be more options. So we're going to run there. I'm going to go here. Saturday or Sunday. One that sticks out right away. I got the Colorado. I'm going for it right away. Colorado Rockies money line over the Mets.
Okay.
Underdog pick. I like it.
Yep.
I don't really like it, but I'm under pressure. Okay.
I'm trying to distract you. What's the payout on that one?
Let's see here. Shit.
We'll
get to that later.
We got him stumbling.
We'll get to that later. I got to find my other one. All right. What do we got? Yellow and red.
Yellow and red. You are down to 50 seconds.
Holy shit.
Better get going.
Yellow and red. Yellow. I got the St. Louis Blues plus 1.5 over the Avalanche.
What color is that one for yellow?
Yellow.
Okay. Got it.
And red, we're going to go here. Let's try to get one of every major sport that's playing. I got red, right?
Red, yep. You have 27 seconds.
Red, I absolutely hate this because I think the Celtics are going to win the series by a lot, but I'm going to do it because this is a good value bet. Miami Heat money line in Boston.
Money line. Okay, now, on the road with 14 seconds.
If you're listening to this, do everything I did the other way. So bad.
Fade them. And on top of that, too, to clarify something for anybody that's listening as well, too, these will apply for our records as well, too, according to 10K Stakes. This is going to be on there. So all right. So summarize. You have Rockies money line. Did you go money line on all 3?
No. So I went Rockies money line.
Yep.
Blues plus 1.5.
Okay.
And then I went Miami Heat money line, which is such a bad bet. God damn it.
But when it hits, it's gonna feel so good because the wheel did it for you.
Honestly, though, like seriously, if you're listening to this, hop on Better Edge right now and fulfill my order and win money take my money because it's going to happen.
Yeah, make sure you find him to match. Try and match up against him. Take him on. Take his money. Enjoy, because the wheel is about to screw over you, Ploh. Ploh,
Here we go.
how you feeling? Real quick, how you feeling after Cam just went through that?
No offense, but I would have went in the totally. I don't know if that's the direction I would have went. But we'll see. If
I gotta say, you can say
sewer
that
him.
now, but just wait. When the pressure's on, that was hectic.
Yeah,
Get you orange, yellow, and green, and just fuck his world. So,
Dude,
yeah.
I hope you get yellow.
all right, first into the wheel.
All right, here we go.
Get it.
First color.
All right,
Let's see here.
round and round we go, and we got another purple.
And remember, I already picked Rocky's money line. So if you do the Rocky, you can't do the money line.
So you're
All right,
gonna have to get creative here, Ploh.
All right, purple's the first one. Second one is.
I also fucked myself by going third here.
Yes, you did.
All right, blue. That's a tough
Blue.
one too. Everyone uses blue.
Yeah. Purple, blue, and dude, what if it was purple again?
Oh, I hope so. And orange. That's
Purple,
tough
blue,
as
and
well.
orange.
Purple.
Let me know when I can go.
Are you on the site? You're on Better Edge right now?
I am.
All right. On your mark. Get set. Go.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna start with purple. We got to find the Rockies line here. We have to go plus 1.5.
Rockies.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gonna go Rockies plus 1.5.
Yep.
We got blue and orange to fill in. I'm gonna go Cardinals money line against the Pirates.
Okay.
That's-
Acceptable.
Wait,
That's not blue.
Cardinals
Cardinals
are
have
blue.
blue.
No.
That-
Protest.
No.
Protest.
If the St.
Move
Louis
on.
Blues, if the St. Louis Blues have yellow, the St. Louis
They do.
Cardinals
They're
have
blue and yellow.
Yeah, that's their colors. You're running out of time here, Ploh.
The Cardinals have blue. They're blue hats.
Protesting.
What's the last one? Orange.
Orange. Yep.
We'll
Well,
accept that they do have blue
well,
hats.
and blue.
How much time do I have?
40 seconds.
San Francisco Giants money line against the Padres.
Giants money
Okay.
line. I mean, you still have 38 seconds if you want to rescind. Because, by the way, people will protest this shit.
Oh, that's absolutely ridiculous.
If you want to stick with it, that's fine. Just
We're
know
going-
you're gonna get sued.
No, we're going Rockies plus 1.5.
Yep.
St. Louis Cardinals money line. What was the third one? Giants. Giants.
You
All
know,
right.
I cannot wait for the Pirates to beat the Cardinals by 35 just because you fucking bent the rules.
We
That's the Cardinals are more blue than the St. Louis Blues are yellow.
no,
That's
I
not-
disagree.
No.
I would
100%
die on that hill.
agree. 100
No.
We Cam, you better clip this one as well too. We need
Yeah, I will.
we need a poll. We need to see what people need to say about this because I don't buy it. They
This
are
is-
red. Yeah, they're. I mean, I see them as just red. Like it's.
I get the
tough,
blue.
but-
They have hats that are blue, but they don't wear them that often, I don't think. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel
The
about
Blues
it.
have that's yellow.
everything. Is
The
in their
trim on
logo.
their jerseys, the
Exactly.
yellow in their
It's just
logo.
like that.
It's yellow in their logo. There's no blue in the Cardinals logo.
Sure, there is.
Pulling it
Where?
up right now.
Sure, there is.
We got to look at this right now. Oh, they do technically have blue in the logo. The outline of it is blue. If you really want to get
Okay.
technical,
There is a website that you can check the Pantones of each professional franchise in American sports.
wow.
What is
okay.
We might have to visit this on episode 1 already.
All right. So here's the deal: St. Louis Cardinals color setup: white, red, yellow, navy blue. I still want the poll up. I want to see if people protest this.
Yeah.
Because if this gets protested and you had time on the board to change it, we're coming up with a punishment. You're getting punished for that. So, all right. I can't believe that. Ploh, it's episode 1 and you're already kind of a scumbag. That was disgusting. All right. Someone want to get a timer ready for me as I get my colors here?
Let me pull one up here. Well, we did a minute and a half, right?
Minute and a half. Yep.
All right, let's go
All right.
here. Let's go 30. Well, not an hour. That would not be good.
I'm
All right.
ready.
1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's go over to the wheel. Let's spin this baby. Let's see
All right.
we
What
got.
do we got?
No
I
whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
I have
Red's
red.
tough.
All right. I want to
Red.
let you guys know I have had a series of concussions, so there's a good chance in the middle of this I'm going to ask you what my colors are numerous fucking times. The CTE is kicked in as I hit
Hey. Thankfully, none of us are colorblind.
30.
We got red,
black.
black.
Okay.
You're gonna get blue. This is gonna be the easiest one ever.
I
That's a lot of Teams
I hope
have
so.
colors, though.
True. We got red, black, and
red
blue.
again. Blue. All
Called it.
right.
All
My
right.
boy, Blue.
Let
All
me know
right.
when you're on the app.
I am on the app and I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, NHL, we're going to start off right here. We're looking at Saturday. I am going to take the money line Colorado Avalanche minus 154.
Okay.
That's where we're starting at.
Is that for red?
That's for Blue. I'm taking right there. For MLB, let's dive into this one. Who do we got? I'm running out of time here. I kind of want to take Cincinnati Reds over the Blue Jays, but I'm not a psychopath.
No, trust me. You don't want to do that.
You do not want to do that.
I'm panicking.
Reds.
I'm panicking. We're going Boston Red Sox over Mariners. We'll go money line on that one.
Okay.
Red Sox, money line, and then black.
50 seconds.
We got plenty of time. I'm gonna chill.
Yeah, you got time.
I kind of want to take. I was hoping to get orange, so I could just take what's his name?
Ricky Fowler.
Ricky Fowler's orange fit, like when he golfs. Black. Pittsburgh Pirates suck. I don't want to take them. Let's go. Did anybody take Colorado Rockies spread?
I spread.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm gonna take Pirates. Oh, Pirates suck though. No.
15.
I'm panicking. I'm falling apart here. EPL.
9, 8,
green,
7, 6,
yellow.
5.
We're going
4,
Newcastle
3.
United. Money line. No, yeah, money line. We're going soccer, boys. Soccer.
That's degenerate right there.
Gold, dude.
Newcastle.
Do they have black?
Yeah, they're black and white. Newcastle United. That's money line.
Oh, that is classic.
I'm sweating. I am sweating. By the way, they're playing Burnley. I got to look up the table. I don't even know where they're sitting at right now.
I know nothing about soccer. So
Newcastle United. Let's just see how terrible I'm going to be. Oh my God. I totally panicked. That was tough because so here's my thought. I need to break this down. Oh shit. They're close to relegation. They're in relegation, I think. No, they're mid. Oh, they suck. Oh, they suck bad.
That's no bueno.
Hey, good news. Burnley sucks too. All right. We're looking good. All right. And that one. All right. I feel better now. I can stop sweating. Now, here's my thought process, though. I wanted to take the Pirates, but I was actually hammering the Cincinnati Reds for a good little while there. And every single time that I did. Oh, did we lose Ploh?
Oh, all right. Ploh died.
Rip. Every single time that I was riding again, I was taking against the Reds every single time, and then sure as shit when they started playing the Pirates, it all started falling apart. So Newcastle United money line, lock it in +1.
Dude, that is badass. That's a great moment.
All right, well, I think that should probably do it for episode 1 from Ploh. He was already done. He was so sick and disgusted with the EPL pick that he just wanted to bail. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in to High Risk, High Reward from 10,000 Stakes. I'm Marlow. Oh, God, I'm Marlow. That was Ploh. This is Cam. Thank you for tuning in. Skull United.
Word.